Hi guys, we're back in Jan's kitchen down the Gold Coast. Guys, I've got my pot going on here. I'm just going to put a little bit of spray oil. I love cooking with the spray oil just because I like to save my calories for my wine. I'm going to pop in some onions there. I'm just going to brown them up. Put a little bit of garlic in. And what we're making today is a little bit of Choy Bau. So guys, the reason we're doing this is that I just want to show you some easy peasy meals. And this is all really for my son because he's moving in, he's moving out, he needs to feed himself. So I'm going to do a series of videos called Moving Out so that you can have some really easy peasy meals. So I've got an onion cut up, I've got a couple of cloves of garlic. I'm going to put my pork mince. So I've just got 500 grams of pork mince. So you can go to Aldi, Coles or Woolies. And I'm just cooking that on a high just to brown that up and get all that beautiful flavour going on there. Whenever I make Choy Bau, I always make a little bit extra than I need because everyone really likes it and it's great to have for lunch. I'm going to put some ginger in. Because it's really clean and lovely, I'm not even going to peel it. I'm just going to zest that over the top. Now can you hear that sizzle? That's really singing to me. I love it when you've got a really hot pan and you get that sizzle going on. It means it's talking to you and it's browning. If you get in the habit of browning everything that you make, it's going to taste so much better. Okay, oh, it's smelling good, guys. I'm getting excited. Okay, I tend to put a lot of ginger in things too because I just love it and it's really good for you. Oh, listen to that sizzle, guys. So we're just going to give that a good old stir. We've got the ginger in there, the garlic, the pork. I'll just put a little bit more oil in there and let that brown a little bit. Then we're going to hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Seasoning is everything, guys. When you're cooking, you must use your salt and pepper. Here we go. We've got a little bit of salt action going in. Oh, let's have a chefy smell. It's going on nuts. Okay, I've got some little shallots. I'll just cut them up. We'll get a few of them in and then we're going to keep a few for the end. I'm also going to put some water chestnuts in. So you can just get a Coles, a tin of chestnuts at Coles or Woolies and or your local shop. And I just sort of cut it up a little bit because I love the crunch in it. So while that's browning there for me, I'm just going to give these a little bit of a cut up. So to finish off the Choy Bau, we're going to put in the water chestnuts, the shallots and the coriander. And I'll line that all up for you so you know exactly what's going on. Alrighty. Let's bring in my half moon and get that back in the bowl there. Make it super easy for us. So, we've got water chestnuts. Okay, so we've got water chestnuts to go in. We've got some shallots for at the end. I've got some beautiful coriander. I'm a little bit proud of this, guys, because this is out of my garden this morning. I got the seeds that you buy just loose of coriander and just lovingly sprinkled it on the dirt, put a little bit of dirt over the top, a little bit of fertilizer, and I've been watering that once every day and it's just popped up like that and it's really lovely. Okay, so now that's browning beautifully. We don't want it to stick on the bottom, but we just want to get that pork mince to brown a little bit and then we're going to hit it with some sauces. So I'm loving that smell of the brown caramelized onions. And can you see that, guys? It's looking really good. Now, over here, I love using soy sauce, but I'm using the ketchup mayonnaise. It's a sweet soy sauce. I'm also going to use an oyster sauce, and you can get these gluten-free, so depending on your diet. I'm also going to put a little bit of sesame oil. Now, that's just to flavour. That's not to cook with. That's just to give it a little bit of flavour. So we're going to get a little bit of that soy sauce going in there. So a couple of dollops of it in there. I've got about, I'm very naughty. I don't measure when I'm cooking this Choy Bau, but for those that you want to measure, let's say we're going to go 3 tablespoons. How about that? And then for the oyster sauce, I like to give it a really good glug because that's going to make a beautiful Choy Bau. Once you try this, you won't believe how delicious it is and how easy it is to make. Now guys, if you don't like cooking on the stove, what you could do is put your mince into a oven tray, put your onions on the top, your garlic in there, spray it with pure and simple. You then pop it in the oven. Go away, have a drink on the back deck, and then come back, it'll be brown, then come and add your sauce. So you don't necessarily have to do it in the pot, okay? So it's really easy. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It's really smelling delicious. Okay, so that's browned up nicely. Can you see that, guys? And we're just gonna stir that down and reduce that a little bit. Just gonna turn that down and let all those beautiful flavors go around there. I will put in a little bit of the coriander. This is so easy to cook. So if you come home and you want this done in 5 or 10 minutes, if you've got all the ingredients in the fridge, happy days. Now you can roughly throw it in there, or if you want, you can just chop it up. Entirely up to you guys, because you are the master chefs in your kitchen, remember? It's how you want it to be. Alrighty. Oh, that is looking magnificent. We better get in there and have a little taste. See if we need to put any more seasoning in there. Let us see what's going on. I think a hint more salt and pepper, and then I'm pretty happy. And so all I'm going to do is reduce this down. I'm going to put my water chestnuts. So this is 2 tins. So I've got 2 lots of 500 grams of the pork mince. I've got 2 tins of water chestnuts that I've just chopped up a little bit. How easy is that, guys? It doesn't get any easier, does it? So guys, this is just reduced down quite nicely. So I'm happy with that. So we'll just pop this off and we're ready for service. Okay, so if you're home alone, you can just put it in a little bowl. Or if you're entertaining, you can put the big bowl in the center of the table. I really like the tactile idea of serving, and when I serve this to my kids, I put this in the middle of the table and then everyone can get in and help themselves. Now, just for garnishing, I like to put a little bit more of the shallot over the top. Coriander is amazing and has beautiful flavor. I also like to put a few twigs on the side. If you want to put more coriander in that, please feel free to do so. And then also you could have maybe the water chestnuts just around the outside. People can put a little bit more on if they wanted to. Then all I've got over here, guys, is I've just got an iceberg lettuce, and I've just peeled the little cups, and we're just going to put that on the side in the center of the table. And then what happens, how you eat it, you just actually get a little spoon and you pop it in there and you're good to go. So guys, we just put it in here, and if you wanted to, you could have these out and people could add a little bit more. So just put it in like this, a little bit of that, a little bit more water chestnut, and boom, you're ready to go. So you just roll that up and eat it, and it's very delicious. Trust me, you'll love it. Okay guys, good luck and happy cooking.